2K Sports, NBA action. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. It wasn't the best of seasons, Doris, for the Indiana Pacers last year. But there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
It just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Halliburton against Melton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the score by Indiana. Yep, that one goes.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one. Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Maxey kicks to Harris. Harris a screen on Halliburton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Mathurin. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
The pass to Embiid. Shot on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Embiid's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now Maxey. Following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Harris setting the pick for Maxey. Harris with it. Mathurin picks him up. Oubre kicks to Maxey. This is it to Melton. Back to Maxey. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Halliburton, that's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 6. Now here's Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Embiid wide open. Again, Embiid missing. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. 6-point game. Here's Halliburton, picked away. Oubre finds Harris. Harris a screen on Halliburton. Rejected by Halliburton.
Oh my goodness, Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe, send it back defensively. Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Mathurin. Can't hit that one. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
How about that shot?
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre in the 3.
Yeah, this guy's so fluid in transition. Just a great player, Oubre, in the open floor.
And it's good, 2 points. Halliburton's got 11.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Embiid, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Boy, Mathurin needs to become more efficient, but that floater right there is on point.
Oubre outside. Harris outside. Back to Oubre. He kicks to Harris. He dishes it to Oubre. From outside the arc. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Nesmith. Still scoreless. Shots good by Turner.
Well, exactly what you want from the guy in your pick and roll position. He's got to be able to set a firm screen and then find his opening.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. Can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Bamba finds Batum. Healed against Mathurin. Healed the pass to Batum. Healed outside. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Doris amongst the best we've ever seen from the Bahamas, Buddy Hield.
Really think about it, Kevin. Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, Kai Jones. We're seeing a few very successful men. And let's not forget about Jonquel Jones, MVP in the WNBA. She grew up training with Hield in the Bahamas.
Out to Turner. Back to Halliburton. It's stolen by Lowry.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Siakam with it. Lowry picks him up. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Halliburton. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Healed the pass to Lowry. Bamba a screen on Mathurin. Inside. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Bamba.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
So the Pacers called timeout, their first of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. There's 1:17 left now here in the second. Here's Nembhard. Good D by Hield. The 76ers trail by 5. Left side Lowry. And there's the drive. Covington's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Walker the pass to McConnell. Here's a screen by Toppin. McConnell finds Toppin. Back to McConnell. Toppin, no one around him. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Toppin's got his first points in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hield. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's what you call a strong take, folks. Buddy Hield so assertive.
Here's Nembhard. Hasn't made one yet. Tapping a screen on Hield. The tray. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Lowry for 3. And that does it for the first half of play. Pacers out in front as they wrap up. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Toppin. He's out there with Smith. T.J. McConnell is out there with Walker. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Here's McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Walker dishes to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
That's really impressive movement from Jalen Smith. Set the screen, get to the hoop.
We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more, and it shows.
He is, Kevin, and we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
Tapping a screen on heel. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Lowry against McConnell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it is. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And Indiana, another three.
The shooting fundamentals are a real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Bamba setting the pick for Heel. Driving in, here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day is just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. Harris a screen on Mathurin. Maxey. Turner with the steal. Halliburton against Melton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Siakam inside. Harris is there. Siakam misses. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 11. Oubre, no one around him. Off target from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers. Harris a screen on Mathurin. Maxey passes to Oubre. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Maxey into the lane, and it's sent back by Turner.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers trail by 14. Maxey kicks to Harris. Siakam against Maxey. Over Siakam. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup is good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Halliburton against Melton. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Out to Turner. Siakam, right side. Outside Mathurin. And Finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Mathurin against Maxey. Embiid, the pass to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Takes it inside and finished off by Oubre.
Now the young fella showing no fear. Oubre driving in with reckless abandon.
Turner for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the three, the small forward. No coverage that time. Turner's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pacers. Maxey on the wing, defended by Mathurin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oubre outside. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Melton against Halliburton. Siakam inside. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Siakam. 27 points for Tyrese Halliburton. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Melton. And that one drops.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Indiana's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Here's Mathurin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Maxey.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean. He's confident. And boy, he is aggressive.
Embiid from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Indiana leading by 12. On the wing, Mathurin. Traps in the tray. Mathurin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Halliburton looking around. There's the try. That one good for 2. Halliburton's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
In the corner, it's Harris. Oubre kicks to Melton. And he banks in the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Halliburton outside. At the top of the key, Turner. And the shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Late the game up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Embiid dishes to Harris. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Indiana.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
For three, Oubre. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And there it is for him.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And the basket by Embiid.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Here's the three. No good on that one. Pass to Melton. Over Neesmith. Offline. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant.
Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the scene. And welcome. No shortage. court tonight, Clark. Both of these teams can do damage on the break.
And I don't know anybody who loves basketball that doesn't love this kind of matchup. Get your track shoes on and keep your head out of the popcorn. They're getting up and down in windshield wiper fashion.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Halliburton. Following the score by Minnesota to the middle. Here's Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Edwards with it. And Edwards slams it in.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
For three, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And, you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Towns for three. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Siakam with a screen on Conley. Inside. Siakam, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Three-pointer. And Conley with the three.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Three-pointer. The shot by Conley, no good. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch-and-shoot jumpers, Mathurin has excellent form.
Edwards for three. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Siakam with a screen on Conley. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Turner for three. From deep three-point range. Reed with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Towns into the lane. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Now here's Halliburton. Over McDaniels. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Another shot. And he jams it home with authority.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Pass to Turner. There's Neesmith with the three. On the wing, Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Mathurin passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
McDaniels, that's good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Towns, a screen on Mathurin. Edwards for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Halliburton's got 5.
At the arc, Halliburton confident, no fear, no hesitation. If he sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Reed, a screen on Matherin. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
And Towns has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Matherin. Here's Edwards.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Halliburton against McDaniels. Halliburton, pass to Nesmith. Connects from downtown. Nesmith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton against McDaniels. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam with a screen on Conley. 5 on the clock. Here's Nesmith for 3. Matherin. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels from long range. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Puts up a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Here's McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Towns outside. From the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Here's Halliburton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen. Lets it go from deep. First shot won't go. Indiana trailing here. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Toppin against Anderson. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
55 seconds left in the second period. And the basket is good. Alexander Walker's gotten his first points in this one.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Here's Halliburton on the take. What a take from Halliburton.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
Pass to Minot. He tries for three. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton.
For the Pacers, number 9, TJ McConnell.
34 seconds left in the second quarter. Toppin, a screen on Anderson. Here's Nembhard, still without a bucket. The three. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Anderson with a screen. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Nembhard. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Obi Toppin out there with Smith. Then there's Walker. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Fires it. Gets some space and parries the jumper. And so Morris will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Here's Alexander Walker from outside the arc. It's hauled in by McConnell. Here's Nembhard. No good with the triple.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Indiana shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. To the paint. A nice shot by Toppin. Toppin's got 4 points this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Alexander Walker with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Walker. Here's the 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't sleep on this rookie from beyond the arc. Maybe not Walker's strength, but he will hurt you from deep.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. McConnell's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Picked by Gobert. Off target from outside. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yeah, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
McConnell from outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Morris outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
McConnell from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He has 6. And Gobert flushes it home.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Tries it from the top of the key. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. A new lineup here for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Halliburton. Here's Siakam. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 15 points.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Towns a screen on Matherin. And here's Edwards outside. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 3-pointer Matherin. And Conley grabs the miss. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Reed sets a screen. Conley on the attack. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
McDaniels against Halliburton. Fires from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. And here's Edwards outside. On target from range. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
And here's Minnesota now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Outside Conley puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for Minnesota. Here's Siakam. He's got 6. Outside Matherin. The 3. The shot off that time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Minnesota right now, Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back, right back at you.
Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton misses. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that
one. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Shots good by Matherin.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
McDaniels, that's good.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Halliburton against McDaniels. Oh, Halliburton with the tough floater.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Matherin. McDaniels from long range. And another three from Minnesota.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from three. Edwards has got 8 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
2 points. That one goes.
Clearly, Halliburton is hunting his shots. He's not picky and knows exactly how to adjust on the mid-range jump shot.
Conley against Halliburton. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. From downtown. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistent.
The second one drops, and that brings him within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Edwards against Matherin. Towns a screen on Matherin. And Edwards, here we go, drops in the layup for 2. Edwards got 29 points.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton for 3. Reed with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Takes the 3. Here's Reed. Kicks it out Towns. Matherin with a steal.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but a miss.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Edwards can't hit. Here's Nesmith. McDaniels covering. And Siakam with the slam.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
McDaniels, a screen on Matherin. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Minnesota with Allie. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Sure to buckle your seatbelts, everyone, because both of these teams love to run it up and down the floor. I know Richard and I have ours harnessed in and ready to go.
Oh, I love these kind of high-energy games. This is definitely going to be a fast-paced game. Get ready for a track meet.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns is out there with Reed. And it's Conley in at the point. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Here's Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Oh, good with the triple. Melton against Edwards. Has to Reed. Back to Edwards. Ring shot on the way. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the brim.
Edwards, that's good.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now, here's Maxey, and there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Maxey passes to Melton. Driving to the basket. Shot from 16, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
Maxey passes to Covington. Melton against Conley. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Oubre. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Oubre dishes to Covington. Melton feeling it out a bit. Covington a screen on Conley. 5 on the clock, and DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open. And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. For 3, Edwards, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Towns with the steal. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 9 points.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And the pass to Edwards. Towns the screen. Edwards passes to Towns. Minnesota calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Embiid, the pass to Oubre. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Melton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 12.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Towns wide open. It's good from long range.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Oubre for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I like the fact also that they are the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Oubre out there with Robert Covington, and it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Maxey. Edwards looking it over from the arc. They get the rebound. Towns fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
RJ, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you are a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Minnesota leading by 11. Into the lane, and Edwards with the stop.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Embiid with the screen on Edwards. Oubre finds Embiid. Maxey on the wing. McDaniels defending. Conley against Maxey. Picked his pocket. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
Fast hands by Maxey, snatching that ball and setting up the break.
So it's the Timberwolves now, and an intentional foul right there. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Hield. To the middle, and he makes no mistake on the... slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Lowry, and he lays it straight in.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Alexander Walker, and it's off from three-point range.
With that 6th overall pick in 2018, Mo Bamba hasn't been a star, but is there some untapped potential?
I think so. You've got a shot blocker who can also space the floor from beyond the arc. That's a pretty good foundation to build on, Greg.
Here's Alexander Walker, following the basket by Buddy Hield. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson to the inside, and stolen by Harris. Here's Lowry. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
But as his career has gone on, the vision, let's say it's improved for Harris.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Morris, no good. The 76ers trail by 7. Hield from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's what Hield is paid to do, stretch the floor for this offense.
Pass to Alexander Walker. 27 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Hield. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Here's Hield. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
This is how active a scorer Hield is. Consistent at putting pressure on the defenders and getting calls.
And so he hits both. Here's Alexander Walker. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 5 points so far. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. Here's Towns. Some solid defense from Harris.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
The drive by Lowry. That one goes in. Lowry's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the 76ers.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Really left alone that time. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How's that for a response? Harris, a guy you love having on your team.
And it's blocked. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. Timberwolves leading by 4. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Bamba kicks to Lowry. Back to Bamba. 76ers moving the ball around. Platoon passes to Bamba. From down in the low post, it goes.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
There's a good screen. Here's Edwards. That shot, no good. Good D by Hield. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Edwards kicks to Conley. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Bamba. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Bamba's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. .156 left in the third quarter. McDaniels passes to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
And here's Conley outside. Kept alive. Out to Edwards. And here is McDaniel. He's got 5. Clock at 4.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. So both teams making some changes here. 1:15 left to play in the third. Outside, Maxey. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. He takes it in, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Alexander Walker. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oubre with the steal. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Towns, a screen on Maxey. Fires the 3. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Karl-Anthony Towns.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Embiid is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's the screen. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
About that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket for Maxey.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Alexander Walker passes to McDaniels. To the middle, 6 on the shot clock. Covington with the steal. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. They set the pick. McDaniels finds Reed. Back to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Jump ball call.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. No good from outside. Minnesota in the lead. Now here is Conley. Now McDaniels. Reed the pass to McDaniels. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. With the drive. Here's Reed, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing, Maxey leaving no doubt.
Towns, a screen on Melton. Feeds it to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Edwards against Melton. Reed kicks to Edwards. Takes a three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They're taking 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Covington passes to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. And it's a three-point Philadelphia lead. Edwards kicks to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Anthony Edwards gets the three. Edwards got 27.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
There's the pass to Embiid. And here's Maxey. McDaniels defending. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Rebound, Minnesota.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Back to Edwards. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Oubre. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Here's McDaniels. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Philadelphia. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
That's his third personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The composure on Embiid's face. He knows there's no room for error.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Conley finds Reed. Embiid with the steal. Pass to Melton. There's the triple. Misses there. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. This is...
Ready for some speed tonight, Doris. Both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are believers, BA, in the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Pascal Siakam out there with Neesmith. And it's Turner in at the center position. Now here's Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Melton. Up top, Turner. Melton covers. Shot is up. Second chance shot. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Covington. Fast break, Philadelphia. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Maxey passes to Oubre. For three, Covington. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, BA. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And he gets the bucket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Siakam with a screen on Melton. Stolen by Melton. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Drains the triple.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And it's Mathurin missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Oubre, a screen on Mathurin. Oubre against Mathurin. Oubre into the lane. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Halliburton finds Turner. Back to Halliburton. Driving to the basket. Chalk up 2 there. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Mathurin against Maxey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Halliburton. Up and in on the layup. 9 points in the game.
When you're anticipating contact is coming, you can prepare. Halliburton, excellent job on the conversion.
And Maxey, here we go. Oubre passes to Melton. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the 76ers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Maxey passes to Embiid. There's the three. Mathurin with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Haliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Turner. Here's Nesmith. Back to Turner. Outside for Haliburton. Just 5 to shoot. He takes it in. This one for 3. And it's Turner. That time on the assist by Haliburton. It's all knotted up.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Crafty move, and it's good on the lay-in. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Haliburton against Melton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The two things you love here, how confident Haliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And the second free throw is good. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Embiid, a screen on Mathurin. For 3, Maxey. The Pacers pull it in. Haliburton outside. Mathurin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Haliburton, how you doing?
Left side, Maxey. Embiid from outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Tyrese Haliburton getting it done. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Haliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Maxey, that's good. Give him 8 points now.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And it's good. 2 points.
Tyrese Haliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Down low. Here's Covington. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Siakam. Here's Haliburton on the take. And the shot goes. Haliburton's gotten 4 this quarter.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Haliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Oubre can't hit.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Melton finds Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Turner, a screen on Melton. Pass to Turner. Out to the right wing. Here's Nesmith. No made baskets yet. And here's Siakam for 3. Knocks down the triple. It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Lowry against Haliburton. And here's Turner from the arc. And And again, it's Indiana with a three.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
It's Lowry with a drive. Mamba has to Hield, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Halliburton against Lowry. Into the lane. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? 7 foot, put it on the deck, and finish with authority. Miles Turner doing work.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
That's such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you. A new lineup here for Indiana. Toppin outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Over to the left wing. To the inside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Obi Toppin.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Picked by Smith. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Harris finds Bamba, and the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
We've got 1:23 left in the second period. Here's Nembhard. There's the drive. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Walker. Toppin passes to Smith. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Jalen Smith taking flight. Get up, young fella.
Here's Bamba. Oh, okay then.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Toppin a screen on Hield. Here's Nembhard. Toppin outside. Slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Now here's Hield. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Well, you see the fluidity in the screen and roll game. Mo Bamba, decisive in his movements, is what allows him to convert.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Mo Bamba out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Batum in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Here's Nembhard. He has 7. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Hield. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. He gets it in there. Toppin's got 6.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Outside Hield. An easy 2 on the layup.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And for Buddy Hield, he became the second fastest player in NBA history to hit 1,500 three-pointers, Doris.
And consider, BA, only Stephen Curry did it faster. Hield is one of the top three-point shooters in the league. He's got both the volume and the efficiency to prove it. Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Hield. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Good on the shot. Nembhard's got 4 points this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Maxey passes to Covington. Maxey surveys. And that one drops for him. He's got 10.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Halliburton on the wing. Melton covers. Halliburton against Melton. Pass to Nesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Good work defensively by Oubre. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that.
That's about powerful. Mathurin knows when to score an easy dunk.
And that's an intentional foul.
Mathurin. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Embiid passes to Oubre. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Oubre's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Halliburton against Melton. The 3 ball. Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Screen by Embiid. Maxey finds Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 5-point Pacer lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
20 seconds left in the third. Mathurin against Maxey. There's a screen. Pass to Neesmith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Halliburton. Now Mathurin. 4-3. That shot is off. And so it's Indiana up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 spot. Siakam outside. On the wing, Mathurin. Siakam with a screen on Maxey. Outside Mathurin. To the middle. Here's Turner. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
The Sixers trailing. Melton outside. The 3 is up. Hits the three-pointer.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Indiana has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the second half.
Now Halliburton loves answering a challenge. 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Halliburton, pass to Mathurin. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Pacers lead by 6.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Melton attacking. Halliburton with some nice D.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
For 3. Turner controls the rebound and the putback. And now an 8-point Indiana lead.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Out to Covington. Tries it from 19. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Melton. Clock at 6. Halliburton right side. Outside Mathurin. From deep. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Oubre with it. Picked up by Mathurin. Oubre against Matherin. Oubre passes to Covington. Now Maxey, picked by Covington. Lets the three fly. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, Halliburton goes to the rack and hits.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
And Covington, here we go. Embiid finds Maxey. Screen by Embiid. The three is up. The putback. Melton outside. Covington passes to Melton. Back to Covington. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Joel Embiid with the board. Here's Philadelphia, trailing by 8.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
And here's Halliburton. On the wing, Matherin. Siakam the screen. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Boy, Matherin showing the ability to get off the dribble drive right there.
Oubre passes to Melton. Oubre on the wing. Picked by Covington. On the attack, Oubre. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And so the pace.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Now here's Edwards. There's the pick. Conley for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. It's good.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Down low. Towns kicks to Reed. Turner with the steal. Here's Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. The three ball. Buries it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you got to defend.
Finishing with force. Whoa.
Shook that building all the way up. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Halliburton, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Edwards finds Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Outside Mathurin. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And he gets the bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Halliburton for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
This one for three. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 6. Driving inside. And the dunk by Towns.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
Halliburton outside. Turner with the screen. Pulls up. High post. And that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Beyond the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make three. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Passes it to Turner. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. Halliburton for three. He can't hit that shot.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Outside Edwards. Shoots the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Halliburton outside. And they get it. Drives to the hoop. And it's good on the layup. Halliburton's got 12 in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's in there. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Halliburton outside. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Halliburton for 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Excellent defense from McDaniel. Jaden's length and activity.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Turner passes to Halliburton. Back to Turner. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Outside Edwards. Here's Reed, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Halliburton for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conley the pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Now the pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one.
Big time. Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here's Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got 14 points for the game. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster. Pitt works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Again, Indiana.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Offline with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Leading by 5. Towns finds Edwards. There's a screen. And he uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for him.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Pacers trail by 7. Toppin passes to Nembhard. Back to Toppin. And the three off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Here's Nembhard. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. Now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Alexander Walker passes to Anderson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Smith. Out to the wing. Here's Nembhard. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
And he gets it to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Toppin. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Toppin's got his first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got McDermott. Toppin is out there with Smith. It's C.J. McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's taken away by Smith. McConnell passes to Toppin. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's McConnell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. To the paint. Here's Anderson. Takes it off the glass. Anderson's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Nembhard. Good on the triple. Nembhard's got 6 here in this quarter.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Alexander Walker. Pocket 6. Here's Henderson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
Clark, when you take a look at Jalen Smith, a big man who's a work in progress.
Really, I love what he offers defensively. He's pretty agile. Where he's a work in progress in my mind is when it comes to his jump shot. I think he's trying to be more consistent from behind the arc, and he will become that if he keeps working at it. You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Smith with a screen on Morris. Out to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Offensive rebound, Anderson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead. Nembhard, the pass to McConnell. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players.
Jump ball call.
Anderson, a screen on Smith. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Alexander Walker's got 14 points.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. McConnell against Morris. Gobert with a screen for Morris. They grab their own miss. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And Walker kicks to McConnell. Out to the right wing. Toppin, no one around him. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 5th assist in this one. Going inside. Got a piece of it. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Nembhard. Good on the 3-point shot. 17 points in the game.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Alexander Walker passes to Anderson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he can't hit the second. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the...
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Minnesota on top. They're up by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Halliburton for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pacers trail by 3. Launches it from deep. And it's Halliburton missing. Conley against Siakam. Conley's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Turner with the screen. Halliburton for 3. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards inside. He's against Turner. And that one, good. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Out to Edwards. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Town. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Siakam, they get it back. Outside for Halliburton. Launches it. Here's Siakam. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Conley finds Towns. Now here's McDaniel. Towns, a screen on Mathurin. For 3, Edwards. Here's Towns. So the wing on the left. Conley with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Jacks up a 3. And it's Towns missing. Pacers trail by 7. Turner with a screen on Conley. And it's Halliburton penetrating. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
And Edwards with the stop.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Yep, it counts. Halliburton's got 23.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Edwards lays it up off the glass.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. And the shot is long. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Reed the pass to Edwards. Towers dishes to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards with the screen. Here's McDaniels. The 3-pointer, no good. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Shoots over McDaniel. Mike Conley grabs the miss. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Edwards with it. "19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. And here's Conley outside. Now Mathurin. Fires for 3. No good. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Kelly Oubre out there with Robert Covington. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Maxey passes to Oubre. Takes it inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
For 3, Maxey. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low. But Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
Melton with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Pass to Conley. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Conley's got 8.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Embiid, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Maxey. Banked it in off the glass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Towns on a screen. Gobert with it. Excellent D there from Embiid. Melton finds Covington. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A long, strong forward. Covington shows the ability to finish inside.
Edwards for 3. Left side Conley. Oubre with a steal. Driving inside. Maxey on the wing. Screen by Embiid. 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Outside Edwards to stop the run. And Edwards slams it in.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Reeds checked in for Gobert. A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Edwards for 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Maxey with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Oubre passes to Covington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Grant.
Oh, they got a solid roster. But there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Towns on a screen. It's Edwards with a drive. Good D by Covington.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Maxey finds Covington. Back to Maxey. Outside Covington. From down in the low post, it goes. Covington's got 6 points.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Yes, it's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 8 to the paint. Here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
A big man, Karl Anthony Towns, no problem taking a little contact.
Maxey passes to Covington. Back to Maxey. Launches a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive, because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You also have to commend them for their fearless attitude offensively. They've been productive when driving to the basket.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Robert Covington is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. Edwards looking for an opening. Back to Reed. From behind the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, well, the Sixers have so much firepower.
Oh, Embiid with the highlight of the night.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Always ahead of steam, Richard. Tyrese Maxey is so electric. You never know what he's going to bring.
Oh, B.A., he loves to get out in transition and run. Speed is his greatest asset, and look, speed kills. And he definitely uses that to his advantage.
Pass to Covington. Here's Maxey. Reed defending. And Maxey, here we go. Here's Embiid. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Melton against Edwards. Reed passes to Conley. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Melton on the wing. He's got 5.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Morris comes in for Mike Conley. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Morris. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Melton covers. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Oh, and Reed with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Harris a screen. And here's Lowry from the arc. Towns with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. McDaniels against Batum. To the inside. Here's Reed. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Towns. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The 76ers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Lots of winning going on in Philadelphia. 6 straight playoff appearances, Richard.
Yeah, they're the masters of the mid. Their game, that's just the way it is. No finals appearances. And look, that's got to be top of mind. East is tough, but they've got the talent to go far, but they just keep having mid seasons.
Reed, a screen on Batum. McDaniels, that's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Hield finds Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Towns, a screen on Hield. Here's Alexander Walker, and the layup is good off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Harris, a screen on Morris. Out to Harris. Mamba, the pass to Batum. Drives to the hoop, played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Nice sudden drive from Batum. Getting the drop on the defense there.
Morris passes to McDaniels. Towns, a screen on Batum. McDaniels, that's good.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Out to Harris. Outside Hield. Back to Harris. To the middle. Hield drives in, and the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Good take. We all know Hield can shoot. The threat of the outside J helps open up those driving lanes for him.
Alexander Walker, the pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Pass to Bamba. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bamba's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Morris passes to Towns. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for him.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front? Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
They've got Monte Morris. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Let's go with a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Harris, the shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. The contest and the rebound, folks, that is how you defend.
And Harris throws it down.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
Anderson with a screen. McDaniels from long range. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And it's Lowry with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The drive by Hield. Good on the bucket.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Gobert with a screen on Batum. McDaniels from long range. He buries it from 3. McDaniels got 13 in the second half. And Philadelphia calls time here. Some changes for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for McDaniels. And Conley subbed in for Morris. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Out to the right wing. Embiid's got space. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Embiid's got 8.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Edwards can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
From deep, Melton. And the 76ers another 3.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Conley against Maxey. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Oubre. Picked by Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. And another 3 from Minnesota.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Pass to Maxey. Embiid with it. From deep, Melton. And the 76ers another 3.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Gobert with it. No points yet. Anderson with a screen on Melton. It's Edwards with a... Okay, look out!
Now! Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Outside Maxey. Melton finds Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Not a lot of room. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Some changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson. And McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. McDaniels from long range. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Melton against Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. Gobert, too strong.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Robert Covington is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 2-point game.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Oubre. Edwards pulls it in. Oubre's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Maxey finds Embiid. Maxey against Towns. Maxey, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Outside Maxey. Out to Covington. Picked by Covington. Melton with the ball. Towns covering. Melton misses. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Towns passes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
And Maxey, here we go. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. To the paint. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
The vertical of Covington paying dividends. Fantastic job leaping up to slam it down.
Melton against Edwards. Driving in. The rebound by Melton. Melton's got his 4th rebound in this one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he gets that one. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to McDaniels. Towns a screen on Oubre. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. Here's Maxey. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Yep, that one goes.
What determination from the Wiley guard. Maxey just brushing off that contact with ease.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Reed, a screen on Oubre. To the inside. Back to Daniels. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Reed. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The Sixers leading. Melton with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. For 3, Covington. Offensive rebound. To the wing, right side. Embiid finds Melton. Goes back up. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Conley passes to Reed. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Conley. Tries again. No good there. Some solid defense from Maxey. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Maxey surveys. Shoots. Again, Philadelphia.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Reed, a screen on Maxey. Back to Edwards. To stop the drought. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
So it's the 76.